Hello! In this video, I'm going through the factors you need to consider when starting your handmade knit or crochet business. I'll cover different options for selling online or selling in person, when to make samples, and when to make inventory for markets, fairs, and shows. I'm covering the absolute beginner list of what you need to do right away and what you don't, and it's all coming up. Hi there, I'm Viloria-Miguel, owner and founder of Canada Bliss Handmade Crochet Hats and Accessories. This is my channel and it's your best place for knit and crochet business advice, creativity for handmakers just like you. In this video, I'm covering what absolute beginners need to know about selling their crochet or knit handmade items. So the first thing that you need is to think about what you like making and weigh that against what you've gotten positive feedback on. And if you say, oh, well, I haven't sold anything yet, perhaps you've given items as a gift. Perhaps people have asked you about something that you're wearing that you made or that you've carried around. Perhaps you've gotten a lot of likes on some of the crochet items that you put in your social media. What are the comments? Once you have an idea of what you think customers might like from handmade items that you make, then it would be time to start thinking about how you would market to those people who are interested in the things that you're going to make for your business. If you're not quite sure how you figure out your ideal customer, then feel free to go ahead and check out my niche workshop. I'll put the link right below. It's at KarenVMiguel.com. Now, the next thing you want to think about is how you want to engage with the people that you sell to. Are you a people person where you like to be out with people or in person, you like selling person to person, or are you preferably you like being home or you like being inside and you prefer to sell online, keep things online, or would you like to do a little bit of a hybrid for both? This will be one of your biggest hints as to how you're going to operate your business, whether or not you need to carry inventory, whether or not you can just simply make samples, or if you need a little bit of both. The reason why it's important to think about how you like interacting with people, whether it be person to person or whether it be online, is because if you like person to person interaction, then maybe markets and trunk shows, in-person selling might be more up your alley. With markets, you will need inventory to show your items to sell so that people can walk away and buy some of your items right then and there. In trunk shows, the nice thing about that is you can create samples, then take orders, and you don't necessarily need to have inventory if they're happy to give you their order and you deliver it later on. These types of selling formats are great for people who are local to where you live. So in these types of situations, you probably want to start by making a sample collection of whatever it is that you want to sell. If you're not so much into markets and trunk shows and that sort of thing, then perhaps you want to do more online selling, which is where a lot of people like to start. So if you're thinking that you'd like selling online, when you're selling online, the largest indicator of whether or not somebody is going to buy an item of yours is how it looks and how it appeals to them and if they feel an emotional connection to what it is that you're showing them. With strictly online selling, you need to access a good photographer or have good photography. A good start would be to simply use your smartphone or your iPhone and just make sure your lens is nice and clear and that you have the highest resolution possible when you're taking your product photos. You will need to make samples because you need to photograph your samples, but you have a little bit of leeway whether or not you need to make inventory. As you start selling, you learn about how much inventory to make depending on when you see your sales spike and what styles and what colors are the best sellers. If you choose to sell both online in person, start keeping in mind showing your items on social media to test out if it's getting any response from people. You don't have to be heavily into social media if you are promoting your items in public. Some of my students get their best sales from social interactions by going to soccer practice, hockey games, dance, golf tournaments, PTA meetings. Just about show everybody what you do and listen for the feedback, then take orders. If you sell in person, grab yourself a small invoice book to take payments right away, or you can sell online and give them a link to your online shop. Now, if you want help in planning your online business, book a free consultation and call below to get yourself right on track. Also, if you've liked what you heard and found some of this helpful, hit the subscribe button if you never want to miss future videos and helpful advice. Now, what you don't need right away. You don't need a logo to start a business. I know this is contrary to what a lot of people say you should do, but truly, no million-dollar business concept didn't start because they didn't have a logo. Start with your product and sales channel, then worry about the logo. Your name actually is the only thing that you need right now, and it can be your first name and what you do, like Felicia's Fiber Arts or Jenny's Handmade Decor. Whatever you do, don't let this detail slow you down when you're fired up to start your business. Just start. You can register for a business number later. You can check your state or country to determine if you can operate under your own name for now. The first objective is to get product ideas and get some feedback on the things that you're making to see if your ideas are a winner and if you should keep it in your collection to continue selling. Once you've validated your products, you need to get feedback from your sales, find yourself a good mentor, and build your business efficiently. If you're already at the point or in the middle of starting a business, once again, feel free to book a free consultation with me, and I'll help you look at wherever you are in your handmade, knit, or crochet business so we can help you plan for success. Now, if you like these tips and would love more, check out my other videos on selling handmade items. Don't forget to check out my video on finding your ideal customer and nailing your niche. And until next time, friends, have a safe, healthy, and happy handmaking life. Bye now.